Hi everyone, welcome to this new mini-series. I tried to do this all in one video and it completely did not work. It was just way too long. Basically, I wanted to do a review of something like from bottles to sippy cups. And I've tried a lot of different kinds of cups after the bottle. And I thought it would be helpful to do kind of like a review on the different cups that I've tried. What worked, what didn't work, what things I look for. I think for parents who are new to the whole, parenting thing, and also, sippy cups and things like that. There's just so many to choose from in the store, and hopefully this will help. So I'm going to do this in sequence, and I'm going to start with bottles and then work my way up and kind of basically work my way up to the sippy cups that we use now. And my daughter can actually drink from a regular cup, but we don't do it too often, but I've seen her do it a couple of times, and she's definitely getting there, and it is definitely a journey. So I hope you enjoy this series, and I will put it as a playlist on my channel, so if you want to see reviews on other cups, each video will be dedicated to a single bottle or cup, So yeah, let's get started. So in this first episode, I'm going to show you the first bottle that we use. Actually, we only use one kind of bottle, and it's of the Avent brand. And I didn't actually buy this. I got this for my baby shower, and I am really happy with it. I was actually deciding between this and Dr. Brown's, and I did actually go with Avent because, I got it for my baby shower. And the reason why I narrowed my choices down to those two is because they were rated the best for breastfeeding babies. And ideally, I would have liked to breastfeed 100%, but I didn't produce enough milk. So what it means by bottles that are good for breastfeeding babies is other bottles, the milk comes out really fast, so the baby doesn't have to work as hard for the milk. So if you're trying to do bottle and milk together, then they'll realize, oh, the bottle's so much easier. I just want to drink the bottle, and then they won't want to latch on or drink from the breast. Whereas these, you actually have to work. I guess they're designed to so that you actually have to work for the milk, just like you have to work to get the milk from the breast. And it worked. I did breastfeeding and bottle for 8 months, or I breastfed for 8 months, and in conjunction with the bottle, and it worked. So that's why I'm happy with it. It consists of 5 parts, and it comes with the bottle, and then here it comes with a ring. And this ring is kind of like a little rubber stopper, so this part catches onto here, so it can kind of like secure it tightly. And then so that's 1, the ring, 2, and then this top part, and then 3, and then 4 is the nipple, and then 5 is the cap. Now the nipple comes in different numbers. I know it comes at least 1, 2. I might even have 3, and the numbers indicate the size of the hole and how fast the milk will come out. So obviously you start with 1, so the milk comes out really slowly. And she was on 1 for most of the time, and then when she moved to the bigger bottle, we eventually moved her to size 2. But we never really found that we needed like super fast flow. It's not like she was like mega thirsty and she needed the milk to come out like super fast. So this is 4 ounces, and then eventually we moved up to the 9 ounce. I don't know why it's 9 ounce, but it is. And the nice thing about these are the tops interchange. Not that, you buy a bottle without the top, but it's kind of a nice feature. And because sometimes, because these came with the size 2 tops, size 2 nipples, so we used the size 1 nipple over here, and eventually we worked our way up to the size 2 nipple. And then other things is if you lose a bottle cap, or if you lose a nipple, for example, I don't know if you probably wouldn't lose a nipple, but if you if you lost a bottle cap, then you can interchange it. So in other things that I look for, it fits in her high chair tray. That was good, and it also fit in her stroller tray. So those are 2 points that I look for. In terms of cost, I think they were maybe slightly more than other brands, like Playtex or something, or one of the cheaper brands. But it was really good quality. It totally lasted me the whole time that she needed to drink from a bottle, and I'm really happy with it. And the only downside about it is it did leak several times, and that's because sometimes, you know, not for me but for my mom, the cap is pretty tight, so if you have problems, or if you struggle a little with taking off this cap, you might like twist it, and then this part twists off. So it's really important to make sure you twist it tight when you pack it, and make sure you twist it tight when you give it to your child. And the other thing is, what's good about it, and this, you'll see this in comparison to to a sippy cup that I tried, the nipple actually hits the top of the cap, and that is actually a very good thing. It looks like it's like, whoa, the cap, like the nipple's too tall for the cap, but no, it's actually good that the nipple actually hits the top of the cap, because then it kind of acts like a stopper, so it doesn't leak. Doesn't leak so much, if at all, on the inside if you go like this. This is, yeah, totally sterilizable, and so you can totally put this in boiling water, which is how we sterilized it. And I think that's about it. Basically, I started, now in terms of transitioning children or babies from bottle to sippy cup, there's, not any one right way. My friend did it where he just stopped the bottle cold turkey, and his daughter, fussed and didn't drink that much for a couple days, and then eventually she transitioned to her, and then immediately, I guess, she transitioned to her sippy cup. I wasn't so adamant about it, I guess, and what I did was I would try to offer her a sippy cup, but she didn't want to drink it, so I would just always, give her the bottle. But then when she started to bite on the nipple, like her teeth started to come in, she would like bite on the nipple and kind of like walk around with it in her teeth. And also with her teeth, she would just like bite on it even when she was not walking around, just like biting on it. And then she kind of bit through the nipple. And to me, that was a sign that she really needed to get off the bottle, which is when I started to transition her to sippy cup. So if you're wondering, oh, when should I start introducing the sippy cup to my child, there's no exact time. She actually started transitioning maybe around 15 months, and I thought I was late because I think my friend started around 1 year. But I talked to the center director at her school, and she said around 16 months is around the time that they usually transition. So I don't feel so bad. I think it really all just depends on your child. And yeah, so as long as you get them to drink out of cups eventually, I think they'll be okay. And that is my little review on the Avent bottles. I hope this was helpful. If you tried any bottles that you thought were really good, or if you tried any bottles also that weren't really good, please leave them in the comments below or tweet me. Because I'm sure, if I have any more kids, I think it would be helpful, and I think anyone else who's watching, they'll read through your comments, and I think they'll find it helpful as well as they're doing their search for the best baby bottle. So I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!